Hello everyone, this is our Mika again for today's video. So for today's content, I'll be discussing the details and information about synthetic biology that would serve as your guide if you would ever cross this topic. I hope that you would enjoy and learn from this video. So, what is synthetic biology? Synthetic biology is the new interdisciplinary area that involves application of engineering principles to biology. It aims to design and fabricate biological components and systems that does not exist in the natural world. Synthetic biology combines chemical synthesis of DNA with growing knowledge of genomics to enable researchers to quickly manufacture cataloged DNA sequence and assemble them into new genomes. So, in simple terms, synthetic biology is putting engineering back into genetic engineering. For example, microorganisms are harnessed for bioremediation or more specifically for environmental remediation in order to clean our pollutants from our water, soil, and air. Another one is rice modified to produce beta-carotene, a nutrient that usually associated with carrots that prevents vitamin A deficiency. Vitamin A deficiency causes blindness in 250,000 to 500,000 children every year and greatly increases a child's risk of death from infectious diseases. There has also been yeast engineered to produce rose oil as an eco-friendly and sustainable substitute for real roses that perfumers use to make luxury scents. Now that I gave you a glimpse of synthetic bio, I will call my friends to give you further information about it. Hey guys, can you tell us something about genomics and proteomics?
Sure! Hi everyone! We will now discuss about genomics and proteomics, which are both closely related to synthetic biology.
Before a scientist gets to synthesize, it is important to know what genomics and proteomics are. Hi, I'm ADS, short for adenine. I'm always paired with Thymine, and let us talk to you about genomics.
Genomics is the study of whole genomes and organisms and incorporates elements from genetics. It is a concept developed by Fred Sanger. Genomics uses a combination of recombinant DNA, DNA sequencing methods, and bioinformatics to sequence, assemble, and analyze the structure and function of genomes. It differs from classical genetics in that it considers an organism's full complement of hereditary material rather than one gene or one gene product at a time. Moreover, genomics focuses on interactions between loci and alleles within the genome and other interactions such as epistasis, pleiotrophy, and heterosis.
Now we go to proteomics. Hello, I'm Saito, short for cytosine, and I'm always paired with Bonnie. The term protein was initially introduced in 1938 by the Swedish chemist Jöns Jacob Berzelius, an accomplished experimenter in the field of electrochemistry.
Today, many different areas of study are explored by proteomics. Amongst them are protein-to-protein interaction studies, protein function, protein modifications, and protein localization studies.
In many ways, proteomics runs parallel to genomics. Genomics starts off with a gene, meanwhile proteomics begins with a modified protein.
The fundamental goal of proteomics is not only to pinpoint all the proteins in a cell, but also to generate a complete three-dimensional map of the cell indicating their exact location.
Before we end, we would like you to know the functions
Of the four types of chemical bases
Found in a DNA molecule.
in DNA. Thymine binds to adenine. It plays a significant role in your body, as it not only is necessary for the correct formation of the DNA ladder, but also serves as the main stabilizer to ensure that this ladder will have a solid foundation so your body can acquire the genetic information needed for each of its cells.
Adenine is an organic base of purine that is a component of DNA and RNA, forming a base pair with thymine in DNA and with a uracil in RNA. It is an important building block for life. Adenine helps to stabilize the nucleic acid portion of these molecules.
Cytosine is one of the bases that spell out genes in your DNA. It is so versatile that it's been called the wild card of nucleic acids. Cytosine can even be modified into different bases to carry epigenetic information. Cytosine has other roles in the cell too, as the energy carrier and cofactor CTP.
Guanine also stars in RNA and does some other jobs around the cell. If it's bound to special receptors, it can help carry signals from one part of the cell to another. As a component of nucleic acids, the cell constituents that store and transmit hereditary traits.
Bye guys! Thank you for watching our video. Please click the subscribe button. See you!
I think the topic we have tackled, which is genomics, proteomics, and synthetic bio, would have a positive effect in our lives nowadays. It is because it helps researchers to quickly manufacture catalogs, DNA sequences, and assemble them into new genomes. It is also a good thing for people to be aware of what it is and what it is about, especially with the developed technology that we have today.
For me, synthetic biology affects us in a positive way because in the field of medicine, it contributes in improving our health. Example is by creating new vaccines to prevent deadly diseases. In our environment, it gave us ways on how we could clean our surroundings, and in our food supply, it conducts experiments on how we could produce enough food supply for everyone.
Given that synthetic biology aims to redesign and fabricate biological components and systems that are non-existent in the natural world, I think it is safe to say that scientific and technological advancements have been brought into a whole new context. Accordingly, genetic engineering for environmental purposes such as bioremediation was made possible. That being said, I believe that synthetic biology is a great leap towards even more profound resolutions to serious global problems and concerns. Likewise, I think that its aim to modify organisms for useful purposes will indeed cater people's needs in more ways than one.
The ability to engineer living things represents a fundamental change in the way we interact with the planet's life. With that, I can say that synthetic biology affects us positively as it yields benefits to health, the environment, and numerous industries. It could also be applied to applications that would diagnose, monitor, and respond to diseases in humans and animals. However, it is also important that we consider ethics, as it should be our roles as citizens to always create a sense of right and wrong in every situation. And if ever the law fails, it is our ethics that may save us and stop organizations from harming the society or environment. As the cost of DNA synthesis drops and more scientists begin experimenting with synthetic biology, scientists should be able to manage possible risks while helping others to better our society as well.